support hate speech bill if Tinubu, El-Rufai, Amechi are hanged first, says Fani Kayode. The former Minister of Aviation, Femi Fani-Kayode, on Monday, in a tweet stated that he will only support the hate speech bill if certain people in government are punished for their hateful words over the years. He mentioned names like Bola Tinubu, who is a former governor of Lagos State, Governor El-Rufai of Kaduna State. The current Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, was also included in the list. In Fani Kayode's words, I will support the hate speech bill if its provisions are made retroactive and if its first victims are Buhari, Bola Tinubu, Lai Mohammed, Nasser El-Rufai, Festus Keyamo, Rotimi Amici promise to hang them first for their hateful words over the years, and the bill gets my support. You will recall that the hate speech bill has been in the center of arguments at the Senate, and many Nigerians who are not pleased with the bill have kicked against it. Others have alleged that the bill will only be a way of restricting the citizens from freedom of expressions. Wow. So from all indications, it seems that I don't think this bill will be passed at the end of the day. The penalty behind this, the penalty for this hate speech bill, because a lot of people are condemning it. But some are saying, oh, the social media should be regulated. There's this kind of a contradiction. A speech bill, social media regulation. The president's wife said she supports it. She fully supports it. That is a good thing, that somebody cannot just stay somewhere and be fabricating lies. The daughter came out, the president's daughter came out, oh, that she supports it partially, that's not in full. I don't know what they talk about because it's affecting them. The problem is that what of the other areas that are affecting the masses on a daily basis, because what is affecting them now is because of what they are doing. They don't want people to talk about it. When you always like people to start praising you, when people are praising you, and once you make mistakes or you are not doing things right, they don't want you to say it, and it amounts to hate speech. Of course, when you talk about hate speech or social media regulation, everybody should be responsible for whatever speech they make, but that doesn't mean that people shouldn't express themselves, because people are seeing it from the angle that they are trying to intimidate people. They are trying not to make people to be talking when they see things, and you cannot rule it out because it goes beyond, from the angle of those who are proposing that people, those who are saying there should be regulations. It goes beyond, oh, people just fabricating lies here and there. But we are talking about things that they might take it further by not allowing people to express themselves, because any little thing they might term it as a hate speech. And people have said, okay, it is only the court that will define what hate speech is all about in the first place, because you can't just say, because they can just tell you all manner of things, just like the way they're accusing and charging Showore that, oh, he has committed a treasonable felony because he insulted the president, according to them, and he called for revolution. So automatically he wanted to unseat the present government. They can misinterpret this whole thing. And those who are calling for hate speech, let them think twice, because they are not going to be there forever. It's going to haunt you. And that is why Fani Kayode is saying, if really you are going to go by that, then we know likes of them that he has already mentioned that they need to be, to be dealt with first. Then you can support that same hate bill. In as much you guys use it to climb to where you are today, then you don't want people to talk about it, because nobody talks about hate speech. When you talk about propaganda, in 2014, 2015, we know what happened. The same thing happened, and nobody held them for that. And now they felt that the then administration was not doing the right thing, and they came out in their numbers and said a manner of things. Nobody held them responsible. Now you are not living up to your expectation, and you don't want people to talk, and you call everything, or you term everything as fake, you term everything as propaganda. He has mentioned the names of those people, and those are the names that Nigerians have been making mention of. You talk about El-Rufai, when somebody, a sitting governor, talk about body bags, they didn't say anything about it. God help you that you are not part of APC and you make such comments. You will know what would have happened. You know what would have happened. Majority of them, they are not saying anything. It is only Festus Keyamo that say, yes, that you have to be responsible for your speech. That yes, the social media, the hate speech or whatever should be passed. And one of all these artists replied him that, how can you be saying such a thing? That one is just really by the wayside. But we are talking about what Fani Kayode has said, that if these people he has mentioned, if they are going to be arrested first, or they are going to face the penalty of that hate speech, wholeheartedly he will support it. He will really and definitely support it. And someone say everything about APC is evil, be its members, big or small, leaders or members, supporters, are everybody that identify with APC is evil. In fact, APC is Satan. Wow, hey, demon. And with such vices put together make up is APC. APC is Nigeria dead nail on its plank. Correct, man. Tell them, Jerry, like this person is supporting what Fani Kayode has said. And someone say, tell them the truth. They will not remain in this position. Of course, they will not be there forever. And somebody was telling Erufai, I think we said that Reno Mokre or Fani Kayode or so, or somebody was referring to him that these things that you guys are talking about, by the time you're out of power, you will not see the importance. But one thing that is really rampant amongst us, even as Nigerians, is that once you are enjoying one thing, you don't care. Let me just enjoy it to the fullest. Okay, when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. That is always the language we always use. But you don't even think of future. Nobody cares about what will happen in the future. No, it is just temporary enjoyment or temporary benefits they are getting at that moment. They will tell you when they get to that bridge, they will know how to go about it. Things don't work that way. If you are thinking of that immediate thing and you are not planning for future, you are not going to move forward. Because when that time comes, you start shouting, you start making noise here and there. Oh, this and that. And meanwhile, when you ought to have done the needful, you didn't do the needful. And that's why a lot of people are really against some of the leaders who were in power before. And now you want to be speaking as elder statesmen. People will say they don't want to listen to you because while you were there, what did you do? You did nothing. Now you are no more in power. Now you are speaking intelligently with so much wisdom. People don't want to listen to them because during your time you did worse things. And people say, no, forget it. Don't talk about them now because that was in the past. And now the same set of people who are in government now, they are falling into that traps, forgetting that they are going to be out of the power or position. One day, they will say, when they get to that bridge, they will cross it. Is that how to move forward for people who plan for future? You say when you get to that bridge, you will cross it. How can you move forward in that kind of environment? And somebody is really insulting Fani Kayode seriously here, that you should be the one to be hanged because he's full of hate speech. Of course, I'm sure with the statement, in my opinion, with the statement of Fani Kayode, he has never exonerated himself. He said if all of these people will be put together and face that thing, of course he himself will be in one way or the other. If they found him culpable of any hate speech or whatever, that is what he's saying, that these particular people he has mentioned, that these people should be the first set of people to face whatever penalty concerning his speech. He has not exonerated himself, in my opinion. Though someone say, what about you? They are asking Fani Kayode. And someone says, even Junaid Mohammed, who has been pronouncing hate on the Igbo people, President Buhari said he will first consider who gave 97% votes than those who gave him 5%. And it's true. What do we call that? Is that not inciting? Wow. Someone say, please don't forget Lai Mohammed. He is the one of hatred. You know what this person is talking about? Someone says, what of Murik leader and Magban? Of course, a lot of people. We are even talking about those ones. We are talking about the government officials. And Fani Kayode really made mention of the key people. We know that we have a lot of people that people can be calling here and there. Oh, you made such statements so particular time at so point in time. But these people he has mentioned, they are the first set of people that people have been referring to, what they say at a particular time. Let them first be the victims of the hate speech, for they can't come to the power through hate speech and now stop Nigerians not to do the same to them. APC invented hate speech, so truth is bitter. Thank God they have not arrested people like you that still make us feel that there is hope. Kayode, the first political retired after Melaye. Someone say you deserve an award. Reasonable people don't join issues with Fani Kayode. He is like dog affected with a rabies. FFK, I always support because of your boldness, more grace. So guys, what do you think concerning what Fani Kayode has said, that he will support the bill, the hate speech bill in entirety, in totality, is going to support it. But in as much these people he has mentioned, Tinubu, President Muhammadu Buhari, El-Rufai, Lai Mohammed, Rotimi Amechi, if those people will face the penalty phase, good and fine, he will support it. Then the rest people can follow suit. What do you think? Leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.